Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on contouring and highlighting. A lot of people have been asking me to record a video for beginners because I know everybody, sometimes they look at pictures of people contouring and highlighting and they doing so much that they get confused. So I'm gonna keep it real simple today, and if you like what you see, then keep watching. I've already done my eyebrows. I actually got them threaded today so they look a little bit better than normal. I already put on foundation, and I used the Revlon Colorstay for combination skin and combination to oily skin in the color 400 Caramel, and I mixed that with Superstay Better Skin by Maybelline in the color 95 Coconut. So I use both of these because my skin is a funny complexion, and this is too dark and this is too light, but when I mix them together, it's an okay color, but you know, it works for me right now. So for my highlight, I'm going to be using everything that's drugstore products. Well, they're going to be drugstore products. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. I'm going to use, what did I just do with that other one? I'm going to be using the color Fawn as well. I just got a new one because I ran out. And y'all leave in the comments below how much y'all pay for these at y'all's hair store, because they used to be $1.99 when I was in school in Fayetteville. Now that I'm home, they're $2.99, and now that my hair store has remodeled, they're $3.99. And I don't know if I think these are worth $4. I mean, that's a steal, but $4 from $1.99 is a big difference. I do want to start using the Tape Shape by Tarte, but I've seen mixed reviews on it, so I don't know if it's worth the $24. So if you've ever used that, then let me know how you like it in the comments below, or tell me your experience with it, if it's worth $24, or if I should just continue to use this, or should I get the matte concealer, which I also like a lot for a high-end product. So when I start, I know a lot of people use a brush. I use a brush when I want it to be, when I'm not in a rush, I should say. When I'm not in a rush, then I'll use a brush from BH Cosmetics. This is the 111 brush. My friends got me this. I love them. When I first start, let me start with this. I'll bring up a picture. Everybody is gonna highlight and contour differently. Everybody's face shape is not the same. I have more of an oval shape, kind of a longer face. So when I highlight, I'm not gonna, I know some people just, you know, kind of go down. I mean, I go down a little bit, but I focus more so in this area because I already have high cheekbones. So I'm just trying to make my face look a little bit more chiseled because I don't want to look mannish in the face. Let's see. I know some people, I'm pretty sure everybody has seen like the pictures of the do's and don'ts of contouring and concealing. So, let me start by saying, when you apply your concealer, you're going to apply it to underneath your eyes, down the bridge of your nose, your forehead, above your lip, and on your chin. And sometimes I do right here so I can conceal. Sometimes I get smile lines. It just depends on how long I plan on wearing my makeup. So I feel like these concealers work so much better when they're brand new. But I try to make sure I spread it evenly across. So excuse me if I'm not looking into the camera because I'm looking into the mirror. I try to go into my nose a little bit because this kind of helps when you decide to contour your nose as well. It makes it look a little bit thinner than what it is. So I'm going to do this side with the applicator, and then I'm going to do the other side with the brush. Okay, so when I use the brush, I'll just apply the concealer to the back of my hand, because it's just a little bit easier to work from, like. When I'm not gonna blend that side. So now, you know what, I'm just gonna use the brush so I can use the rest of this. I go right here in the middle of my forehead so I can be highlighted here, on the top of my lip, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and then I'll go down with this because I want to be highlighted straight down the middle. Okay. Now, some people conceal or put concealer here. I just don't do that. I'll go under my contour line just to make it more clean, but I don't do all that extra. I have my little beauty blender from Real Techniques, and I love this. It's cheap. You can get 2 of these for $8 at Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. They everywhere. So make sure it's damp, because they always work better when they're damp. And start blending. Blend for your life, baby. That's the best results. Now, if you've already applied eyeshadow or you're doing an eye look, you can do one of two things. You can either just blend around your eye and blend up past your eyebrow and cover your eye as well, and use this as a primer or a base, which works really well. Or you can just blend around and not even touch your eye. But I prefer to touch my eye to make my makeup more even. That's if I haven't applied my eyeshadow already. And once you get to the bottom, do a downward motion so that it doesn't look so harsh on your face. Because you want your makeup to look flawless. Make sure you go all the way into your hairline, because nothing is worse than looking like Two-Faced. You don't want that, because that's not cute. Then I go up here and I dab again. Make sure I clean that up, because me personally, I do not contour around my forehead, just because most of the times I wear wigs or I've already laid my edges down, and you just have a whole bunch of makeup on your wig and it's looking dark brown, and you don't need that. Make sure you go back into your hairline though. So, okay. On your chin. Okay. And just touch up wherever you feel necessary. Now, then for my contour, most of the time I use Espresso in the LA Girl Pro Conceal, or I use the LA Colors liquid makeup. This is Ebony. This is really dark, but I actually kind of like how this looks as well. So I'm going to use this today. Okay. So when you, I'm not going to use that. when you put this on your face, now when you contour, don't contour to your mouth because you're going to be looking like the Joker. So make sure you find your line. I know where my cheekbones are, and I kind of already have like a dark mark there because I contour so much. So I just follow that line and I go to about right there. And I do it on the other side. I don't use this makeup on my nose most of the time because I feel like it gives you a muddy look, and I don't really like that. But I do go along my jawline. Okay. And I go up and around my hairline. And you can do it at the top if that's your preference, but I don't do that at all. And then I blend it out. And it's gonna go down eventually, so you don't have to draw the line all the way to your mouth because you're gonna be looking foolish. So after you use your liquid concealer, just a disclaimer too, if you have oily skin, you don't have to use this. See, in the summertime, I use a powder contour, but I'm going to set this with powder just so I can show y'all. But this is my spring and wintertime routine. In the springtime, my skin isn't as bad, so I can get away with using liquid makeup and then just setting it because it'll stick all day. Okay. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean when I conceal under my contour, just to clean it up and make it look a little more chiseled. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to use my Airspun loose face powder in translucent to bake my highlight, because honey, you want to make sure that concealer stays in place all day because LA girl, for me, it creases. So I make sure my beauty blender is still damp, and I apply it under my eyes. But you want to make sure you apply the powder evenly, because if you don't, you're gonna get flashback when you take pictures, and you're gonna be looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost Baby. So make sure you apply it evenly. Make sure I get my nose good because I sweat in my T-zone really bad. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. You don't want to be ashy. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. And I'm gonna use next. I'm going to use my black Radiance press powder to set my contour. And I'm going to use an angle brush from BH Cosmetics as well. I don't remember the number because it rubbed off. But any angle brush, they have these from e.l.f. So you can get it in Walgreens, CVS. They like $1, $3. Not bad. So I go where I put espresso, and I just set it with powder. Me, I like a dramatic contour when it comes to powder. Like, I don't do too much, but I like it to be a little dark. Not too way too dark where it's like, girl, you ain't even try to blend today, did you? But just enough to where I can see it. What I know. Okay, that's how I like it. And I don't bake for long because I feel like that's when you start getting dry patches. And that's not cute. So then I use my powder brush and I'm going to brush away all the excess powder. Make sure you blend very well so you won't have any white residue left or any flashback. So I just use a small eyeshadow brush to conceal my nose. And I know some people do it different ways, but this is the way I do it because this is what I like. So I come from my eyebrow and I go down. And I can tell a difference in my nose already. I don't know if y'all can, but you want it to look like Nene Leakes' nose, baby. Snatch it up. And make sure you blend in really well because you don't want your nose to look muddy. Like, come on now. It's all about blending. The best makeup comes from clear skin, healthy skin, and blending. Blend. My shirt. Okay. So then I'll just take the brush that I use. And okay. And it looked like it's crooked, but it's really not. Go back in here and blend that out. And then I take my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC50 and I set that, and I set all the areas that I highlighted. So after that, I use my Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette in medium to dark, and I use Sculpt, which is like a bronzer to me, and I use that same brush. It's the middle color. Yeah, I'm hit pan. I need to get another one, but this is working. And I go right above where I contour, just to put some color back into my face. I put on my forehead, top of my lip, and my chin. Okay. Then to my highlights, I use the All Over Glow bronzing powder and Flushed Glow. I'm gonna use this one today, but this is the one I normally use every day. And I use a fan brush. That same brush that I brushed away my setting powder with, and I wipe. What did I do with that brush? And I wipe all that in. I blend it in real good so you won't see any harsh lines or look like, you know, you just didn't care today. You want to look flawless. I'm not going to spray setting spray because I actually ran out. But either before your highlight or afterwards, this is when you'll spray your setting spray. Get your face really saturated and fan until it dries. Now I'm going to apply my lashes, and I will be right back with the finished look. Okay, now I've added lipstick. I used a matte lippy from ColourPop, and I don't remember the color of it because the name rubbed off the bottom. But I love it. It done dried all the way out. I done used it up. One thing about ColourPop is sometimes your lips get a little crunchy if you wear this all day. So make sure you have like a makeup wipe or something to wipe it off and either reapply or put some lip gloss on top of it because your lips will be cracking up, baby. And I added some lashes. I think I am going to be doing a tutorial on how to apply lashes because I've been wearing lashes for a long time, and I'm just now finally learning how to properly apply them. And when I tell you I have not had any glue on my eyelids since, baby, I'm going to do that soon. I'm going to be bringing that video to y'all soon just because it's so simple, and I didn't even think of this until I watch Aaliyah J's video. I love Aaliyah J. She's always putting your girl in the game. So I will be doing a tutorial soon on how to apply false eyelashes. This is my contour and highlight tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.